And this
he hit the upright.
The upright, but goes through. He got the carry. He got the carry. And Philly gets on the board as the teams go to the locker room at the half. At halftime, it is Dallas 16, Philadelphia 3. And we'll return with halftime activities after this message from the National Football League and a word from our ABC stations. A mini doink.
That's just a doink.
Matt Barr, who ended the first half with a field goal to make it 16-3, kicks off as we start in the second half at Texas Stadium. Dallas up by 13, and Barr's kick is into the end zone. Kevin Williams takes it there, and he is told by Kenneth Gant to keep it there. And they begin at the 20-yard line. So a controversial ending to the first half. First, the leaping penalty to Ken Norton. Then the field goal attempt coming after Jimmy Johnson felt the time had expired. Howard Rose said no, there was a second left, and then Barr hits the upright and gets the carom. And we will see how it plays out. 16-3 as the Cowboys take over the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Roy Aikman begins with a little toss back to Emmitt Smith. Smith to the 22-yard line. Meanwhile, let's take a look and listen to the whistle now with Bubby Brister completing the pass. And then Calvin Williams getting tackled. And you can see there's a second left on the clock. The whistle. And then Brister simultaneously calling for timeout. Rose said, "You've got it," with 1 second, even though the clock had gone down to all zeros. And it winds up with 3 points for the Eagles. Second down and 8 now. Emmitt Smith has gained 90 yards tonight on 15 carries. And Aikman flips it to Emmitt. And he's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He's forced out there after a gain of 3 by William Thomas. It'll be 3rd down and let's call it 4. ABC's Monday Night Football is being brought to you by the all-new Ford Mustang. It is what it is and more. Magnavox, the ingenious products from Magnavox. They're smart, very smart. And Bud Light, if you want great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light. 3rd and 5 at the 25. Third quarter just underway. Cowboys on top 16-3. Aikman protected well, and the catch is made by Williams, but a minimal gain short of the first. McMillan's tackle flagged down, however. Flagged down to the 23. It's against Dallas. It'll be declined, and the Cowboys will be forced to punt.
I'm sure Jimmy Johnson is not altogether too happy with what's happening.
Holding,
even though they have that lead.
Number 53 offense. Penalty is declined. Brings up 4th down.
They had an opportunity to put this game away early, and all of a sudden they find themselves on their first series kicking from inside or close to their 25-yard line, and Philadelphia should get pretty good field position out of it.
John Jett for his first punt of the night by Sikahema, who has run back a few punts in his career, stands at the 30-yard line. Jett averaging 42.3. 49-yard punt. And Sikahema brings it back to the 34-yard line. Godfrey Miles in on the tackle. Elvis Patterson slow to get up. 49-yard kick and a 9-yard run back.
So Sikahema, he's having a difficult time.
That punt return there, tying the NFL record most punt returns, and he shares that for the moment with Billy White Shoes Johnson.
I don't know that there's anything in the league more physically demanding than running back punts.
More explosive.
For the Philadelphia Eagles, this is the best starting position they have had tonight. They begin at their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Dallas up 16-3. Dallas 7-4 coming in. The Eagles 5-6. Contact, movement.
Tony Casillas was the Dallas Cowboy who came over and made contact.
Prior to the snap, we got a head bob on the quarterback, false start. 5-yard penalty, repeat touchdown.
Well, it's a penalty the quarterback doesn't get nailed with very often, but it was a discernible head movement by Brister. But again, quarterbacks get an awful lot of leeway in this league with how much they can hunch their shoulders. There's the downward movement of the head. Casillas comes across, makes contact, and one of the few times the quarterback is made to ante up.
I think it's the consistency with which you do it. You can't go a few downs and not do it and come up with it.
1st and 15. And the catch is made by Bavaro, and he is rolled out of bounds by Dixon Edwards at the 39-yard line. Norman Brayman, the owner of the Philadelphia Eagles. We touched on it in the Cunningham interview. A lot of people felt that the Eagles were being dismantled in a San Diego Padre type of situation, but Brayman said that's not at all what I'm doing. Hey, we got the salary cap to worry about and all of that, but we're bringing these other people in, and I am committed to winning. There is Cunningham, and as he mentioned before, he hopes to be back in a couple of weeks. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line. Pete Sherman.
And I think the fact, guys, that the Eagles are still in it going into tonight's ball game at this stage of the season is really a statement that there is talent on this football team, that there is a good nucleus of a football team, even with all the injuries that have happened. Take a look at this. This is, in the first 4 games, these are the lowest contributions they had. 20 points was the least they had done. 303 yards in offense. The last 7 games, these are the highest. They've scored no more than 17 points, nor have they gained more than 299 yards in 7 games. A real marked difference before and after Randall.
3rd and 5, fake inside give, flip out to Walker. Dallas knows the play out beautifully. Stop him, 4th down. Gant makes the hit.
That fooled absolutely no one. Dallas sits in that zone defense. That's a tough play to run against them. They're not people that go for a lot of fakes inside. They have a lot of speed, but they sit on that outside zone, and you're going to run that play right into it.
Prior to the snap, we got the layup game on offense. 5-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
That's a break for the Eagles.
Yeah.
The play never happened. So at least they get the down over.
It's funny, didn't see a flag, didn't hear a whistle, nothing. All of a sudden, out of nowhere.
Maybe they asked for it and got it.
3rd and 10 at the 35-yard line. Whoa. He gets sandwiched, does Brister, and then the pass is incomplete.
And I don't know that Bubby's going to hop up here.
He was really.
Oh, boy.
Tolbert and Jeffcoat.
Here he comes. This guy's tough.
Well, last week, Carl Banks either dislocated his finger or jammed his hand. Brister wasn't even sure himself. He didn't even take a timeout. He came back and led him on a touchdown drive to win the game.
Nobody even touching Tolbert, and
Tell you what, Bubby caught a break there. Looked like Jeffcoat and Tolbert hit each other more than they hit Brister.
Beagles with a kick. 44-yarder fumbled by Edwards, but he recovers it, or by Williams, and he brings it back to the 25-yard line. Kevin Williams, who's been prone to fumbling this season, but this time he recovers himself with 11:34 to go in the 3rd.
oh, this is a great play, too, to concentrate on that ball and come up with it.
Yeah. Rich Kotite consistently has been saying that William Perry has done everything they've asked of him, that his weight is below his assigned weight. He comes in every morning, does an hour on the Stairmaster, said he's in good shape.
Looks like he's
got him for waivers.
Dick Butkus' neck brace.
Of course, I assume that it's a different Stairmaster every day. I'm not sure the same machine could take an hour of William on a daily basis.
Holding penalty on James Washington on the run back. Thus Dallas starts from its 14. And Alvin Harper gets into a jump ball with McMillan.